Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube tutorial where I will be showing you the very basics of drawing a pipe in Revit. Now this particular version of Revit is Revit 2018, and I believe the latest one that has been released to date is Revit 2022. But don't be too alarmed. Once you learn one Revit, it's very easy to find your way across the different versions of Revit. You can think of it as upgrading your iPhone to get the new iOS system, right? You can still use your iPhone, but the latest system just hopefully gets rid of some bugs and adds some additional functionality. But the whole premise of the function of the iPhone is still not changed. This video is aimed at very first time users, but if you're more experienced than that, you can skip to my other videos where I show more complex stuff such as grading pipework, joining pipes together, etc. So please look at my YouTube channel, like and subscribe to enlighten some other people. Let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do in Revit is ensure that you're working in the correct work set. Now the work set tab can be found here. At the moment mine is grayed out because this is a very basic Revit model. But chances are if you're working in a multidisciplinary company that has other services such as mechanical, fire protection, electrical, hydraulics, then the different elements for each trade will be modeled under different work sets. And this just allows you to control the different elements a bit more. So in my example, I am modeling some sanitary pipework, and I would go ahead and click this drop down and select the correctly named work set. But we don't have to worry about that in this video. Alright, to draw a pipe, there are two ways to go about it. You can either use the keyboard shortcut, which I prefer because I find keyboard shortcuts a lot faster, and the keyboard shortcut for a pipe default is PI. Don't want to save just yet. And what you see is this crosshair appear, and that lets you know that you are now in the mode to start drawing some pipe work. I'll click escape to get out of that. The second way to draw a pipe is under the Systems tab. You can click here, very evident, very user friendly, pipe. If I click that, again, I see the crosshairs appears. So there's always kind of two ways to go about it in Revit. That's what's so nice about it. Keyboard shortcuts, which you can personalize. Again, this will be in my other videos. Or you can just use the tabs and do the good old-fashioned way of clicking your way through it. There are two main areas of focus that you'll note once you're in pipe creation mode. And that's this section here, that's to the right hand side. And this section has some functions that we won't go into in this video. But some of those functions include, adding the slope to your pipes because sanitary pipework will be sloped, and automatically connecting to fixtures. But we'll explore these later in more detailed videos. For now, I want you to concentrate on this area to the left hand side, including this green bar here. So the first thing you want to do is click this drop down here. You can see it names your pipe type and shows you your material, and it shows you your system. If I click drop down, it provides me with some other options depending on what families have been loaded in, what options are available to you. So in this instance, we want to keep it as PVC sanitary because that's how sanitary pipework is always modeled. It's PVC. Alright. If I look further down in under this properties browser, I will see vertical justification, reference level, and offset. Vertical justification probably won't change that setting too often, so we'll probably skip over it now. Reference level and offset are important because the offset shows you how much you're offsetted from your reference level. So in this instance, my reference level is level 2. And when I start drawing my pipework, I'll be offset 0. So I'm drawing my pipework right at my level 2 plane. And of course, you can change these depending on what levels you have. You can toggle the height. If I don't want to start at 0, I can start above. I'll keep it at 0 at the moment. Last setting, or not last setting, but system type setting here allows us to choose what system our pipe will belong to. So you can see these hydronic here, those are all mechanical, there's fire protection, but in our case, as we discussed, we want a sanitary pipe, so we'll keep it at sanitary. And we can change the diameter of the pipe as well. This drop down, can select a 150 pipe, which we'll do here, and we can click apply to accept our changes, and you see the pipe size has changed to 150. Our offset from our reference level of level 2 is still 0. And without further ado, we'll start drawing some pipes. So I'll just click on the page, and we're in the 2D plan now, so all you see is a pipe in 2D. Click again to change direction, click again to change direction, click again to stop, click escape to get out of pipe creation mode. Click your pipe section, one section, hold down control, click the other section, and if you want to see it in 3D, you want to click this box here, a selection box, and our pipe should appear. Voila, here is our beautiful pipe here that I will rotate to allow us to see in a bit more detail. There you go, right there. Beautiful, your first pipe that you've created. If you've enjoyed that video, please check out our other channels and our other videos where I will progressively show you how to create other systems, not just pipework, but fittings and everything else. Thank you.